Here we are.
Now we're live. You know you got to hit start recording. Remember that. And then you hit the.
Now he's telling. He's talking. Watch it.
My God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Uncovered.
I can't hear you. You're too far from your mic.
We're back from. We had a.
Still can't hear you.
Can you hear me better?
Last week we had music playing throughout the whole episode.
Yeah, that was.
To which, thank you to my buddy who was trying to call to let me know.
Whose fault was it?
Yours.
Oh,
It's your fault.
Here's how it went.
It's your
folks.
fault.
Here's how.
No, it's your fault.
This is how it went. Hey Marty, I want to start the show this week. Oh, go ahead. Here, go ahead. All right. Ting, 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 ting. What he didn't do was ting and shut off the.
Don't worry. It was all part of the plan. I told you I was paid to come in here and sabotage your podcast.
I heard that. Yeah, who paid you? I could come up with some ideas. I could come up with a few ideas.
I was given money
of who it might
to
be.
come in here and make this podcast dog water. And mission accomplished.
And
mission
sounds
accomplished.
like the same thing that got the council on their deal there.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
I'm doing my duty.
Anyways, just to let the city know, I'm far from stopping on the whole Bitcoin situation. Far from stopping. And I will be resubmitting my previous FOIAs the way the ACLU has told me to resubmit them.
Ooh.
And if I have a problem, they will deal with it because it's the same thing on mine as they have said to the ACLU. Too broad of a question, too broad of a FOIA. Well, we'll see how this works out from here on out. I'm tired of playing this game. You know,
Cat and mouse.
I don't know who is telling our city clerk not to let me have those FOIAs that I've asked for. Simple FOIAs.
You want to play a game of Guess Who?
Yeah. I know,
Taylor edition.
I know who runs the show, I guess.
Taylor edition.
But anyways, that's enough of that.
It's like Taylor Monopoly, but better.
Yeah.
A little lamer, but better.
Yeah.
It's a lame game to begin with.
Yeah. Well.
So what you got for us this week, Marty? Do you want to cover any topics real fast that we covered last week?
You know, I have. I'm going to say something about Kroger's.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they've laid off thousands of workers. Okay. And what they did, they used an AI phone messaging system to tell them that they were laid off.
That's rough.
And you can't ask why. You can't, say anything. It's an AI thing, which I think is sort of sad.
Well, the way the laws are set up in Michigan, an employer does not have to give you a reason. They can literally just tell you you're done. They don't have to provide reasoning or any evidence or if they don't want to. If they don't want to, they don't have to. Like
I can understand.
It's just how our state laws or labor laws are set up.
Isn't that something?
We're an at-will employer state, and you are, you can be let go at any time for no reason. It doesn't matter. They don't have to give you a reason. So that's one thing. What are you doing? Are you on your phone right now?
I'm texting something.
What are you texting? Who are you texting? In the middle of something.
Yeah.
This is what I deal with people.
Yeah, because I forgot to grab my water.
Every time I come here.
Here's the thing. Wait a second.
Every time I come here, it's like a free computer lesson.
Let's first
what?
Explain
what
who makes all this happen.
You did.
Who makes it all happen?
Except for these. These are mine.
I have to.
This headset's mine.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying whose is it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying who makes it happen, sets it up, tears it down.
You do.
Go does another.
You
podcast.
do. You do.
And
there it is. Good
yeah,
man.
There you go.
You make this possible.
Yeah,
You,
so I was like a little, wore out today because, I got this new table, and I had
It's
to
a very nice table.
change all this stuff here, and then the whole thing of taking that backdrop down, which is crazy. I got a new backdrop stand for when we have a guest,
oh man,
so you don't have to look at my door.
you really shouldn't
Or
have
my-
it be a singular color.
Well,
Because
what do
with
you mean?
anyone who knows how to use green screen technology
Yeah,
can take that video and roll with it.
that's good. Let them do it.
All right.
I'm gonna have a.
You put it up.
I'm looking for a black one. Really, this is just the color I had.
No, you can still do with that.
So, what's that?
Nothing. Anyways,
I'll just put a green one up then for them and help them out. Right?
do it. Do it. Do it, Marty. Do it.
Yeah. So, all right. Would you like to? You have something to say?
Oh yeah, I'm rolling off what you're doing right now. I got my topic.
Uh-huh.
Usually I go last. So go ahead, Marty.
I think we go back and forth.
Well, I want to talk about data centers.
What do you want to talk about?
Data centers.
Oh, explain.
The thing that grew our economy last year. So Allen Park had a data center that was up. Obviously, citizens of Allen Park didn't want it, and they went to their city council. It got struck down. I think it's on pause for further discussion. But
Right.
we don't need them in Taylor.
What
We
exactly?
don't need them around us. Period.
What exactly are we talking about?
They're AI data centers. They're data
Okay.
centers. So it's just compiling data for AI,
Uh-huh.
and use a lot of electricity. Our power grid is not made for them. That was
You mean it wasn't made for the Bitcoin either? Apparently.
no, it wasn't made for any of
No,
this. Nothing that's coming our way, our power grid is not ready for. Like electrical cars, yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, not everyone can have a 220 line running to their house. It costs money.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's something that is coming around. Michigan, obviously, with our abundance of water, they're going to want to build them in our state, and they're trying to build them in excess because, like I said, it's what's driving our economy right now. It's why we have the booming stock market that we do is
Right.
because of the AI bubble, and when the AI bubble pops, God help us. But until then, ride the wave.
If you believe in God.
Well, ride the wave. What? Anyways, ride the wave of the AI bubble until it pops. Because once that sucker does, oh boy, this is going to be bad. Hopefully there is something else propping it up by then. But yeah, so Taylor, once again, we can be a target of an AI data center, which we do not want. We do not want those buildings in our community. There is wastewater involved with them, which I don't know what they add to the water. It's just a cooling act. It's just part of the cooling system, but it's not really usable, I guess, after it goes through the system. I don't know why, but yeah, no, we just don't want them in our community. You got to be aware of it. Look at that.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, like Batman. So Marty has no idea what I'm talking about.
I do understand.
Yeah.
Totally. I do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. So
It's like breaching the
Breaching what?
Bitcoin, and it opening up. The server was breached, and well, from what I understand, and that could have give all the information of everything in any person who living in this city.
Well, you want to know what it was. Was it used as a relay or was it used as mining? If it was used as
Right.
mining, then software was involved. If it's used as a relay, it's just really bouncing off, but nonetheless.
So just to let you know, city officials, I have a pretty smart guy here with me.
No, not.
And when I need any type of information as far as, like for my podcast tomorrow, I have a pretty cool band coming in, and they wanted to know if I could play a portion of some of their new songs. And for me to learn to put it on the desktop, how to do that, he taught me today. So
So I also provide senior computer learning courses.
That's right.
If you are the age of 16 above,
60 and above.
I will teach you
Wow.
computers.
Well, I'm turning
The magical world.
64 in a few days.
See,
We
you're
should be
qualified for the classes. That's
Yeah,
why I do it.
Yep. Yep.
My God, man. No, millennials are bad at computers too. I had hope in my job that when the younger generation came into the workforce, that it would be cloud nine, everything sailing great, wouldn't have to worry too much. Everyone would understand technology, and God, no, that has not happened. Matter of fact, it's gotten worse, which I don't get. We grew up with technology, guys, but for some reason, when it comes to computers, a lot of people are still having a little trouble out there. So
Right.
Marty, don't worry, we'll get you there. By the time I'm done with you,
I'm getting there.
you'll be in IT.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't have
I'll
dementia
make
by
you.
that time.
Oh, you will.
Well, just to tell you, my last podcast with the
What, the one with the music or the one without the music?
the one with the music
Yeah.
would be the Token Live,
Yeah.
and we had John from Molly Hatchet. He's a keyboard player. Great guy. And believe it or not, he's a Taylor resident.
Hey.
And he's been out with that band for like 40 years.
No. Nice.
So it was great to have him on. He was really, cool about everything. And, and we had to start over because somebody left the music on.
If there's one thing I enjoy,
Yeah.
it's ruining your life.
I'm telling. And look at how many times you've done it now.
If there's one thing I get gratification,
That's
it
you.
is
That's you. That's you to say
setting Marty up with a bad day.
to say something like that. Say something like that to me. And I'm so nice to you all the time, Jeez,
I'm nice to you too.
man.
I make sure your days are eventful. I see you but once a week, so I got to make sure that I'm remembered for the remainder.
Yeah.
So I got to find my
It'd be
evidence.
hard
Marty.
to forget. It'd be hard to forget. That's for sure.
It's happening. Oh, man.
Well, what we did was
Yeah.
figured out.
On the fly.
How?
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, but you too. You learned too, though.
I did
See?
too.
So, I mean, we both can teach each other things. And me being your elder, you can learn a lot from me.
Oh, I'm so.
I've probably forgotten. I've probably forgotten more than you'll
learn
ever
from
know.
you, huh?
I've probably forgotten more than you'll ever know. Let's just get to that one.
All right.
And, so we have these things on this Rodecaster Pro here, and they're buttons,
It's called the soundboard, Marty.
right? And thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
And what we can do is we can download our own sounds to it.
Through the magic of the internet,
Right.
through tubes and light bulbs,
Right.
we are able to compute and download in binary code music,
Yeah,
which is then
it sort of feels like
digitized.
Star Trek or something.
It's digitized on the digital computer,
right,
which then allows us to play off the digital record player,
which they used to beam me
which
up.
then goes
Scotty.
to the digital
Scotty
headphones.
used to beam people up from using the computer. Wasn't that how they did it?
Scotty doesn't know.
No. But anyways, so we were able to add a couple portions of songs or whole songs for the show for tomorrow. And I think these guys will be really happy about it. So what it seems to be is we're doing a lot of new things all the time.
Yeah, that is true. Every time I come
think
here.
we've got to I think we've got to catch one more thing, and I think we'll be set then.
What's that?
That's getting the video from phone onto the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
We got the phone connected to the computer.
right, we do that because you see when my phone rings, you see it popping up there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I'm teaching Marty step by step.
yeah, well, we'll get there.
One day.
I learned that on my own about that other thing, though, right?
What thing?
The soundboard.
Yeah, you did. I was proud of you once
Yeah.
again.
I just went on YouTube and
You fill my heart with pride.
kaboom, there it was.
You tell me these things, and I get filled with pride. It's beautiful.
And-
I'm checking my phone because last time my buddy was trying to get a hold of me and was like, "There's music playing, bro." If
Yeah.
I would have looked at the
I'm,
phone,
I'm just gonna
if
leave
I
that-
just would have looked at the phone.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna say nothing else about it.
All right, we're good. We're good. We got no messages saying that there's music playing. We're straight. We're straight. We're good now.
So what do you want to talk about?
You know, it was the data centers. You know, what's your thought on it? Are you for them? They say they bring jobs, a whopping total of 37
I'm not
on
for 'em.
average, 37 to 40 jobs.
I'm not for them now.
No,
No, that's nothing. That's for a city. That's nothing.
yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. No, believe me, I know. Rural areas, that's something.
But if
What?
there's any way that somebody in this administration can make some money, maybe they'll
that's
wanna
the
do
fear
it.
is that
Maybe
these
they'll
companies
wanna
these
do it.
companies are willing to do anything and everything
Yeah,
to get those centers built.
there's a lot of those companies in this city.
It's what drove our GDP last year. If we did not have data centers being built in this country, our GDP would have been
would
abysmal.
have tanked.
Oh, it would have been abysmal.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Make sure you tell the people what the GDP stands for.
Gross domestic
Gross
domestic product.
product.
I can't talk tonight,
Yeah.
bro. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
And this is we're going to do Tuesdays for a while.
Yeah, right. I didn't even think about this. Didn't click in my head that we're doing this on a Tuesday. People
Yeah.
are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're training, you got a little
I'm
degree work.
I'm going into some stuff.
Yeah.
So I got Wednesdays are now occupied.
Right.
Occupido. Yeah.
So that's cool. So
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Tuesday's cool.
Yeah, Tuesday show now. We should probably we could have announced it last week and no one would have known.
They wouldn't have.
I
cared.
swear if someone listened to that whole episode with the music playing,
Yeah, there was somebody who did.
bro,
I'm not
Bro.
I don't name that person anymore.
man, you are a champion.
That person
But-
is on the banned list.
Oh no! Oh, I know what you're talking about, bro. They go. I said something, and they go, "Oh yeah, if you stop doing that stupid podcast, my ears wouldn't hear that stupidity." And I'm like, bro, I didn't realize we still had the guards going out with the guns, forcing people to listen.
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, let me call them off real quick. Yeah, that's AK-47,
That's
Niet.
Yeah, niet.
Niet.
Niet. No more. Niet. None.
Niet. I
Hey, but
can't speak Russian. I can't. That's
yeah,
not, that
but
doesn't sound
speaking
like
about Russision,
what?
I think one of the first Russians had their jersey
Sergei
retired.
Fedorov.
Yeah,
The Wings.
yeah, that was
Ushered
awesome.
in the glory years.
You know, people are saying it took so long. Listen, he's just full of gratitude that it happened. Period. You know,
Yeah,
he's not complaining. So why should any of you people complain?
yeah.
You know,
That was
he's up there, baby. He's
yeah.
he's up there.
I
So-
actually have an autographed picture from him. I was at the Wings one day fixing a machine, and the head of entertainment came up to me and was like, "Take this." So I was
you
like,
go.
"Okay."
There you go. There you go.
Well, they gave me a box of things that day. That was sweet.
Well, I did the Stanley Cup party at Hart Plaza, and several of them really.
Mhm.
And there was a little girl in a wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
and these people. My DJ from the nightclub that I owned was there in the crowd, and he's yelling, "Marty, come here!" And then everybody started yelling, "Marty, come here!" And
No one did.
I know. And so I went over there, and they said,
Yeah.
could you get Sergei Fedorov to autograph, something for her?
Yeah.
So I went up to Sergey. I said, "Sergey, there's a little girl over there in the wheelchair." "Oh, no. He couldn't get there quick enough," which I had a lot of respect for the dude,
For sure.
There was like 1 million people out there, and they autographed it. And as as Sergey's walking away, they're going, Marty, Marty, and I thought it was
Now
pretty
that
funny.
didn't happen.
I thought it was really really nice. So,
They chanted
Yeah.
Fedorov.
and I still have a camcorder video of that event, and I got to put my camcorder,
Yeah.
my $250 camcorder, whatever it cost,
Mhm.
on this stage where all of the video, all the sports channels and all that stuff had their cameras. Their $20,000-$30,000 cameras.
Yeah, and then there's your
So I-
$100 Sony
yeah,
home
exactly,
camera.
Exactly. So I told them, I have this. There's this box that they get. It's like a suitcase,
Yeah.
and they get all the audio from me, right?
Yeah.
And I said, if anybody touches that camera, I'm gonna remove your connector, your plug from the audio box. And everybody got a big laugh out of the camera. So I thought it was
Oh my God.
pretty funny.
My God.
So I still have the video of it, and I still have the CD and the DAT that they gave me to play as the crowd was coming from the parade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's something that nobody else has.
Mhm.
Well, at least not for that year or whatever year it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that. I mean, when the owner of the company told me we're going to do this, I was on top of the world. He said, "But you might have to stay up all night." And I said, "I'm here. I'm there."
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah,
for sure.
it was awesome.
100%.
It was great.
Hell yeah.
But enough of that. And congratulations, Sergey.
Dobodesh.
Well deserved.
Dobodesh.
Yeah, das Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
That's not no.
That's German.
That's for the ice segment.
That's for Cider, our defenseman.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
You
so
didn't even catch it, did you? Oh, you
no,
didn't.
I didn't.
You know?
I was trying not to pay attention, but yeah. So we'll go on with the show.
All right, moving on.
Yep.
Moving on.
Yep.
Yeah, your topic now.
I thought it was yours.
I just went over data centers. Just not good.
Oh, well,
There's not much to say about it. They're not good.
Yeah.
They're shit for the your power infrastructure. Well, Brown, they just got the power working pretty decently in my neighborhoods, like in the subdivision in which I live, within Central Taylor. Like literally just got that power going good. We don't need a data center coming in here screwing everything up.
No, not at all.
DTE's all about it because they get to raise rates.
Oh, yeah.
Any excuse. Oh, the wind blew too much last night. You guys get surcharge now on your debit card.
They're so kind, aren't they?
Oh, they are, bro. You know what happened? They called me to get the surge protection program, and they were like, "We'll give it to you for $15 a month, but you won't have to pay for installation. So we're waiving installation for you." And I was like, "Deal." And then a week later, I get a phone call from DTE. Well, that person wasn't supposed to waive the installation fee for you. And they go, "Do you still want it?" And I go, "No." I was like, the whole point was there was no installation fee.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Well, if you didn't get an installation fee, would you still get it?" And I go, "Well, yeah, that was the whole point." So then she goes, "Give me a week and I'll see what I can do for you." So she called me back on Monday. Well, I'm in the middle of a meeting, of course. And she goes, "Okay, I got the installation waive fee. Do you still want it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, come on down."
Yeah.
So now I'm getting it. But DTE, man, what a...
I mean,
oh,
they're
man,
just-
get your shit together.
They got all the money.
Bro, they do rate increases every year. Every
Right.
year. Ooh, hey, what's happening on ESPN?
That's something about the Yankees, I guess.
Ah, fuck the Yankees.
Yeah. That's
All
what I
right,
said,
never
too.
mind.
We won't pay attention to those.
No,
But
we don't do that.
so I do have something that I want to talk about here.
Yeah.
Since the mayor
Mhm.
and all these city council members made such a big hullabaloo
Hullabaloo.
over some fees that area towing started charging for cleanups, I have a executive summary what the Sixth Circuit Court's decision reveals about Nationwide Recovery and the Hussein family, who now own JT Crova Towing, and have gone under that name.
Yeah.
And I made this clear to everybody prior to the vote that was made, and all the stuff that they put out and all the money that they put into the city to get this contract. Okay.
Bro was buying signs for $200, bro.
Well, that's when it started.
God, I wish I would have been there that day. I would have grabbed all those signs out of your
Out of my
hand and
trunk?
been like,
Yeah,
here, bro,
there you go.
give me $700.
This summary explains why the Sixth Circuit's January 7th, 2026 decision, while technically awarding Nationwide Recovery $1 in nominal damages, is in substance a devastating finding that Nationwide and the Hussein family were bad actors. Now, this is not coming from me. This is coming from the court's decision. Okay? So, no more lawsuits. Anyway, whose own conduct fully justified their removal from Detroit's towing program. Now, this is how they messed up. They wanted to go to the next level, Supreme Court, whatever the level of court it was, and this is what happens. Everything comes out then. Everything that they did to cause the removal comes out. And I'm going to send this to our city council, each member, to our mayor, and let them read it. Let them see. Right. Help. I need somebody help. Not just anybody.
I was hoping you didn't see that. I was going to write help me. Yeah. Because you're going over the towing stuff
I'm not
again.
gonna read the whole thing here because I'm gonna post it and let everybody read it for themselves.
Okay.
Which I think that Kathy Carroll might have already done.
She did. I read it earlier today. I'm lunch.
Yep. Prior to me bringing it out here on.
Well, the only place where the city fucked up was they didn't give them due process, but the courts recognized that at the very end, and they tell them too. They go, but that doesn't change anything that they did. It's just you guys didn't give them due process like you should have. But it doesn't change the fact of what they did.
And just to be brief on a few things here.
Yeah.
All that they ever said that area towing did was overcharged, right? Mm-hmm. Well, here's just some of the things that that these guys did. Collusion with organized car theft.
Yeah, it was one of their workers, supposedly.
Systematic overcharging and fraudulent billing.
My God, a company fraudulently billing? Oh, my God.
Now they never said that area towing fraudulently billed anything.
They just said they overpriced.
Said they were overcharging.
They were overpriced.
Which they could have worked out pretty easily. Deception of regulators.
Oh, my God, a company deceiving regulators?
Yeah, no escape through the technicalities. That means the 6th District Court rejected Nationwide's argument that only evidence
mind blown
known
no way
on the termination date.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
And that's why they were awarded $1.
$1 too much? I'll buy that for $1. Like, I'll buy your whole company for $1.
Bottom line, this decision confirms that Nationwide Recovery and the Hussein family were not victims of government overreach.
Mm-hmm.
They were removed because they operated in a manner intertwined with criminal activity and financial exploitation.
And that's what the court system says, correct?
The city's procedural mistake did not change that reality.
Yes. That's what the legal documents say.
Correct.
Yes.
So, like I said, this is not something that I made up. This is not something that somebody from another tow company handed me. This is what the court laid out. And that's all I'm going to say about the tow company from here on out.
Thank God.
Because
Thank God.
I want you to understand that those 7 people, including the mayor that you voted for and the treasurer, all took money from this company to run, to beat everybody, because there was no way that myself would have had enough money to run against that.
There is no law.
No, I'm
That
not saying
say no,
it's
no, no,
against
no,
the
no,
law.
no, no. I'm not
I
saying.
didn't say that.
I'm not saying you did. Let me finish. Don't jump to conclusion. I'm going to buy you a jump to conclusions chart. Anyways, there's no law in campaign finance that says you must accept a donation. You can deny the donation and send the money back, refund the money that they gave you,
Right.
and say no, I do not want any affiliation. But they chose not to do that. They chose to keep the money.
And
They chose.
and they took it from not just one person,
Bro, it was the whole family. It was the
But
whole family
the
was
wife,
giving.
but
By God.
uncle, and it continued going. So
Yeah. It was the whole family, bro. It was a family affair.
here's Taylor at the at its finest again.
And homeboy standing out there
Yeah.
at a city council meeting, I'll give you $200 for a sign.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, deal.
he bought all those signs.
I got
That's-
signs.
That's
I
when
got
it
signs
started.
for days.
That's when it started, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know. But,
I got to find out where they're doing that again and just start, because I got an industrial printer. I'll just start printing out signs left and right.
Yeah.
And then just go there and just be like, all right, bro, you said $200 a sign. Walk up there with like 40 signs.
and this same company filed a lawsuit against me for telling all this stuff. I mean,
Well, he said, what, it was defamation or what they're trying to-
I know my attorney's probably not going to be happy with, me saying all this stuff. But hey, you know what?
What you just said?
Yeah.
You just read it from a court document. What do you
that's
mean?
it. That's it.
What do you mean?
And that's how I got it before. But there's a lot more to this than meets the eye,
Well-
and we're gonna bring that out at some point.
You can get charged at a certain point for frivolous lawsuits.
Yeah.
If an individual conducts too many frivolous lawsuits, you can get a rap for that. Like,
that's
my
for
God,
sure.
man.
That's for
Like,
sure.
you gotta be careful with that. Like, people always think, oh, I'm just gonna sue. Well, if you sue and you don't have any ground to stand on, and you do it so many times, eventually that comes back to bite you in the ass in the court system. So, and it lowers your credibility. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
All right. So, do we have any shout outs today?
I got shout out. I got a couple shout outs.
You got shut out.
I got shut out.
Oh,
I got shout
you're
outs.
shut in. You're shut in.
Shut
No.
in, shut out. I'm forgotten about. I don't know what to say.
Right. You got any shout outs?
I do have a couple.
Okay, tell me.
Taylor Kebab.
Oh, anything to do with kebab.
I
Man.
love Taylor Kebab.
Jeez.
They were awesome. They're always awesome.
Yeah.
People down at Great Lakes Ace, you guys do a great job.
Is that on E-Course Road?
That is E-Course and Party.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're always there.
I might agree to that.
Taylortown Trade Center. Shout out to them.
Okay. What did they have there this past weekend?
I don't know.
Was it
but
a gun show?
I have no idea, but whenever I need some Gibraltar Trade Center nostalgia, I go to Taylortown Trade Center.
I got a
There's also a gaming store in the back that I go to.
I got a picture
That is
of me
the
at
best.
a what is that when they have the animals there and
The animal show.
the
I don't know, the lizard show. I don't know.
lizards or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, they had a guy. He had a bunch of those huge Madagascar cockroaches,
Oh, screw that noise.
and I grabbed one and I let it go around me, And I told the dude, I'll eat it. And he said, we got to buy it. I said, no.
Marty,
I'm not going to eat it unless you give it to me.
that is disgusting.
Well, I got the picture of it all. So
That is disgusting.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Burn them alive. Get those things out of here.
Yeah.
The cockroaches. Disgusting.
Yeah, those are huge, man. You know, when I
Yeah. Like, yeah.
when I was 17 years old, I worked at a produce terminal.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, God.
it was called Becker's Tomatoes. It was a union job I had, too.
Yeah.
And when I would dump boxes of tomatoes on the thing there for the ladies to pick through,
Yeah.
every so often there was one of them huge cockroaches.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Those ladies would scream, Marty, cockroach, cockroach, you know? And it was, To this
Is
day-
that the best Latin accent you got?
to this day, it's still pretty funny.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. 4 years ago, that would have got you canceled.
But my shout out's going to be for the girl at Home Depot today. She was wearing the coolest back in the day Chuck Taylors, which, you know, those are all-stars, Converse all-stars. We called them Chuck Taylors because that's it had his name on there, Chuck Taylor. And
Chuck Taylor's
anyways,
cool.
yeah. And anyways, she helped me out getting my new table. So that was pretty cool, you know. I want to thank her, man. She did a great job.
You needed assistance in a Home Depot
I did. Isn't that
For
something? Did you
for a
think
plastic
after
table.
all those
What
years?
the hell?
Well, I had to get the exact one because
Hold up.
this is just
Wait
this
a
is
minute.
just up and down, and it's got a nice perfect level to it now. It's better than using those TV dinner tables, right?
Yeah, those things were going to go any minute.
Little shaky, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so
You can swallow your pride to ask for help at a Home Depot.
oh yeah, man. You know, I'm a man.
That you
That's
can't.
what I'm a man. I have no problem with asking directions.
Oh, man, I'm not going to take that any
I'm
further.
not gonna
gonna
too
go
much
any further with
that.
it.
Not at
You
all.
can swallow your pride
Not
to
at
ask
all.
for help at Home Depot.
Yeah. And other places.
Oh,
But we'll leave that alone. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to Paulie down at Taylor Exchange, the pawn shop here in Taylor. Great guys, man. Go in there, you know, if you got gold or whatever. The prices are real high right now. Good time to get rid of some of the old stuff. And they're just good guys down there, man, you know. I love going in there and just looking to see if there's anything that catches my eye,
nice.
right? And I want to give a shout out to the fire department in Taylor,
Yep.
the police department in Taylor,
Yep.
and there's that situation. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Shout out to those guys. I'm not going to go there yet.
Yeah.
Taylor RX Pharmacy, which is on E-Course, just across the street from Kroger's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you snoring yet?
Almost.
You're almost there, huh?
Almost
Okay.
there.
Well, that's pretty much. And the down by Wendy's on Telegraph there is a car wash.
There it is.
They also do oil changes
Mm-hmm.
next door,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts out the first 3 weeks, I believe.
Mhm.
The price is $10.99.
Yeah.
Then it goes up to like $17.99 per
Yeah.
month,
Oh, really?
right?
Uh-huh.
They have free vacuums.
You don't say.
They also have box thing that's really cool that
Mhm.
has new dry towels for
Oh,
drying
no
your cars
way.
off. Something I never seen before. That's a first for that. And hopefully I'll talk them into getting something for the car mats, you know, and free. So check that car wash and that thing out down there. Those people are really nice too. And I think that's about it.
Are you sure?
Oh, you know, you always got what's his name down at Get and Go. You know, Ivan at Get and Go on Beach and Goddard. I like he's falling asleep. I can never get him to shut up any other time. So I figured
Just
I
do
would
shout
do
outs,
these
Marty.
shout outs.
You'll make me
I got him
pass
to
out in a
shut up.
heartbeat.
Shout outs will
Just
make
do-
him shut up. Yeah.
Yep. Shut me up through your shout outs. Do it.
And you had more? You didn't have any more?
Yeah, a bulk store, off
hey.
partying when Christmas hit.
That guy's there is awesome, man.
Oh, it's a family business,
Yeah,
generational
he
now.
always sponsors baseball and everything in the city. He's just a good dude.
My niece calls it the chocolate factory.
Yeah, I mean that
She
chocolate there.
does.
Wow, it's too much for me, man. I like those coconut cluster chocolates, man. They're just unbelievable.
Hell yeah.
Chocolate covered raisins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Geez, if we quit early enough, I'll go down there.
yeah. Yeah. What was
No,
it,
I gotta-
7:58? You're almost there.
I got to stay away from it because.
They got zero sugar candy there.
Yeah, but you know what that does to you?
No, what?
It makes you poop really bad. The chocolate, the sugar-free chocolate. Mm-hmm. Try it sometime if you need a little help.
Well, I don't need to try it.
Well, that's good.
No, there's a video. This guy called Mr. L.A. Beast. He ate a pound of the Harborough
Oh yeah.
zero sugar bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he had an exorcism on the toilet.
I bet he did.
There was a review on Amazon where someone ate them, and they go, I ate some on an airplane. I had an exorcism 5,000 feet above the air. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was back in the day when they first found out about it. They don't make them anymore, thank God.
No.
But
yeah,
as soon as they
yeah.
found out about them, man, it was game over.
So did we talk about the Kroger's?
Yeah, you did talk about it. It was like one of the very first things you
Yeah.
brought up, Marty.
That's sad though. I mean, you get an AI voice message that we're laying you off. You
Before that, it was a dude in India.
have a
So,
good yeah. Yeah.
last company I worked for, that's how they did it. They got 48 people in a room. And this guy came on from India saying, welcome to the company, because they were shifting him over. And then the guy goes, you're going to be working for the next 6 months. And then after that, he goes, and after 6 months, your severance package is going to look like this.
Ah.
And that was it.
Well, I got another
man.
shout out
Yeah. Oh, okay.
to the lady that was at Menards getting, the 50% off Christmas stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she showed me the picture of, her yard and her house and everything. And,
Uh-huh.
and as I showed her mine, and she said, look it, I rode by your house. She told me
What? Wait a minute. What?
exactly where I was. And she
What?
said, I seen all those Christmas trees in your yard. And I said, well, next year there's going to be 4 more, so we'll have about 15 Christmas trees in the yard next year.
That's 4 families that don't have a Christmas tree now because.
Oh,
of you.
if there's a family that ever wants a Christmas tree, I would be more than willing to donate a Christmas tree, and I'll decorate it for them. Because I know, I'm going to tell you right now, nobody, I'm going to say this, okay?
Yeah.
I do certain things, and today I went downtown, not downtown, on the outskirts, and removed a lady, paid a bond for a lady,
Mhm.
and got her out and took her to her house and dropped her off for an attorney friend of mine.
Yeah.
And it was sad because she was talking about being alone during Christmas and everything, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people know, most people know what I post on Facebook around any holiday, that I would, prefer nobody be alone. And if they ever needed a place to eat, talk, have a coffee, whatever, my door's open.
There you go.
So that's enough about me.
There it
That
is.
whole stuff.
Yeah, I kept my texts away from downtown today. I told them no go. It's a no go zone.
Yeah, because
I told them that too. I go this morning. I called in a meeting and I go, hey, listen, guys, we're not going downtown today. And a couple of my guys were like, yeah, no, for sure.
Tell what happened to the Ford employee.
Oh yeah, yeah. So a Ford employee So Trump was visiting the Ford plant today, and Ford employee yelled out, "Pedophile protector," and Trump flicked him off, told him to go fuck himself, and
He got fired.
from what I hear, yeah, he got fired
He
from
can't
it.
because he's got
That's a freedom of speech.
he's got a good union.
Well, that is, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
UAW don't play around.
No.
UAW don't play nothing.
No. I mean, it's a two-edged sword with that. I mean, you see if the person's on drugs or whatever. and
Well, it was
they get
it was an
fired.
inappropriate time, but I
Right.
mean,
They get fired. They get their job
you
back.
can say it.
Yeah.
It's he's allowed his First Amendment. He's allowed freedom of
Hey,
speech. So.
man, yeah, you can tell everybody to, you know, whatever. I won't say the word, but
I
you'll
mean-
say it. You'll say it.
You can,
Yeah.
but he did.
Yeah. So
I mean, he did it. What are you gonna do? There's no turning it back now. He did it.
hey, but you know what? Is it true?
I mean, bro, he ran on the fact he was going to release all the files, and then they did. They redacted them, but they were so dumb. They were so dumb. They didn't fully redact them. So what you can do is on the files is you can copy and paste and get everything.
Let me tell you.
You don't have
Let me-
to. You
let
can
me
literally
tell
just
you-
copy and paste. The
Let me
whole
tell
damn
you
thing.
about files being redacted. Okay.
It wasn't fully redacted. They
Yeah,
just
but
threw
listen.
Yeah.
I filed paperwork with the City of Taylor Police Department
Mm-hmm.
because of certain people, city council members that didn't file their stuff properly and everything. They got removed from the ballot. Okay,
Okay.
and so I went to get a copy of the
what?
the report,
What
right?
report.
And everything was redacted to me, to the person who made it, right?
Mm-hmm.
To the person who made this report, filed it.
Yeah.
And they redacted everything, all their names and everything. That was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, to be honest with you. That they're going to give me the file that I filed
Mm-hmm.
and redact everything.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I didn't get it then. I don't get it now.
Yeah, so anyways, if you want to read the Epstein files, all you got to do is put in Adobe and copy and paste, and it'll give you everything.
And they're all redacted.
Dumbasses made it a watermark. They didn't make it an actual one. They didn't take away the text. Oh, my God, bro. Me and my buddies, we said, as soon as we found that out, we pulled those files up, and everyone on their computers were just copying and pasting. We all split it up into chunks. So we all were responsible for certain chunks of it. Oh,
So
boy.
you could get it done quick enough, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We were all curious. So,
Yeah. Or before they removed it.
oh, no, there's no removing that. Those files are on the internet. There's no getting rid of
Yeah,
them now.
That's
Once it hits the internet, man, it's forever. It's there.
and that's why
Unless it's MySpace.
they have
MySpace is gone.
that's why for Freedom of Information Act is there. Okay?
Oh, for sure.
Is if you need to know something about your city and they want to and they're supposed to be transparent. They keep saying they are, but every time I do a FOIA recently, 6 in a row,
Mhm.
and probably more than that, I'm going to go through all my files and pull all of them. And, it's ridiculous.
Honestly, we could rev that transparency up another 3 notches.
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yep.
Easily rev that transparency up another 3 notches.
Mhm. I mean, look at 4 years, guys. I hope you can deal with me for. I have more here.
I can't deal with you.
I know.
I can't.
I have more. I have more here, and can do more, and get to more people, more citizens, to understand the truth and what's really happening here than I ever could have done being a city council member. There was no win situation in being a city council member with this city council. None. And that's sad to say, but it's so true. So you have, the 7 clowns there now,
Jesus.
and you have what would be the head of the clowns? What would you call them? Bozo or whatever? As a mayor, and
Oh,
and from what I hear is
uh-huh.
we have a the guy that runs all the money,
The treasurer?
treasurer, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that can't even get a proper bond. And I think he's got to have a certain type of bond.
No,
for
he
his
got
job.
bonded. He did.
Well, did you see the bond?
I mean, it's probably just FOIA. Like, FOIA.
I think a lot of people have already.
Okay.
For one, I don't think it was signed,
I mean, it wasn't
and
signed.
for two, it came from a different state,
I mean, it came from a different state.
a different. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This stuff, man. They were telling me this, So
What?
these are the type of things that need to be looked into, man.
Hang on. Let me see this here.
All right, let's look.
I mean, I'm curious now.
Call Kathy Carroll. She'll tell you.
Let's look into this. I gotta look up his name. Luckily, I know how to spell it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna get her on the phone. Maybe we can hear the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? We'll put it on speaker.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, yeah. That's it. Michigan.
Yeah, we can hear it. Hear it good.
Oh my God.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. Now if she just answers, that's that'll
Your
be
call
nice.
has been forwarded to
oop.
voicemail. The person
Ha! You got ignored.
Ah,
No one wants to hear it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a deep dive on that one. It's not readily available. Shit.
mm-hmm.
I'm curious. Why was it bonded? Why is he bonded in another state? Why if that's the case? But
Well, we just have to look at. I think there's a certain amount. Also, you have to, because there's a lot of money going through this city.
oh yeah.
So you,
oh yeah.
you got to be bonded for a pretty high amount,
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a question too. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll continue to, check into that.
Well, he got bonded, so let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll yeah, I hate to say too much more, I mean, it's just like all this money that went to New Mexico and yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it though.
Campaign finance is a son of a bitch.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it
Campaign
crazy?
finance.
When we
dirty
get all,
dog.
When we get all of that stuff together, we will definitely put it on the page because my son was helping me start a Taylor Uncover page and a Token Live page, and when we have all that stuff, it'll definitely go on there.
There you go. We do have a Taylor Uncovered page.
Do we?
Yes,
I
it's
thought we
White
did.
Coast Live.
I thought we did. I know. I know we do. I know we do.
No, you didn't. Don't try to shuffle that. You were
I'll
like,
get
oh,
there.
we're making it.
I'll
Oh, and
show
then I'm
you.
like, no, we do have it.
I'll show you.
You don't have to show me. I know it exists. I know it exists. You have to show me shit.
It was there before you were.
Yeah, it was. No, totally, 100%. I was proud of you when I found out that you already had a Facebook page. I was like, oh, look at you.
Keep on going with that stuff because I would say something, but I'm just gonna let you keep on going.
Say what? I'm giving you
I'm
props.
gonna let you keep on going.
I'm giving you props. I am
I'm gonna
proud
let
of you,
keep on
Marty.
going.
I'm proud of you.
I can tell you how that music stayed on the.
How did it?
You won't tell?
Well, no, because I'm getting paid.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what.
It's going great, Tim.
Yeah.
It's going great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey Tim, how you
Papa
doing?
Chris is on the job.
How you doing, Timmy? Yeah. I heard you spent some time in the Philippines, man. That had to be cool.
No, I'm not talking about that, Tim.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the Tim that matters.
Tim that matters. I think that Tim matters too, man. I don't know.
TW, for sure.
Oh yeah.
All his friends call him
He's the clown master.
T-Dubs.
He's
what
the
they call
clown
him.
master.
They call him T-Dubs, his friends.
I'd like to see if they ever vote against anything that he proposes.
One time, Tim Woolley patted me on the shoulder and said, "Chris, call me T-Dub."
Yeah. That's his speed. That's for sure, man. That's his speed.
He was like, "I need you going to Marty's podcast, Chris. I need you to F it up left and right." And I go, "Mr. Woolley,
Is that where you
you
got
can
all
count on me."
Is that where you got all them $100 bills?
No, hell no, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. Will you give me money to be on this podcast? Give me money to be on this podcast.
Yeah.
Pay me.
Somebody did.
Pay me.
Somebody did, I think.
Someone pay me for my time, for the love of God.
Hey, I gotta say, man, them Red Wings are doing really good.
Let's go, Wings.
Yeah, the Pistons are really, they're killing it too,
Let's
man.
go, Pistons. University
University of Michigan lost their first game, and it was to a team that I don't know if they were ranked, and that was really sad. I'm not sure, but yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can't talk about the Lions no more because
Oh, because they're out, bud.
they got all them dudes bought those trucks with the Lions on them and stuff,
Oh, get out of here. They're still a decent team.
and they've never won anything.
Because there was a promise
They've never
2 years ago.
they've never won a they've never won a Super Bowl.
Listen, Jeff Daniels and Peyton Manning went out in the field, and they did that ritual thing.
Yeah.
And it gave us 2 good years of football.
Uh-huh.
We should be grateful for that.
Yeah.
The Lions are a generational struggle.
Let's
My grandfather and his father before him.
Let's see if they don't do the same thing they did with Barry Sanders. They don't pay for a good offensive line or a good defensive line.
Oh, no, I think them days are done, bro. Buddy. No, I think they're done.
Mm-hmm.
I think those days are done.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've never wore anything that said Detroit Lions on it
Well, that's sad for you, bud.
ever.
What's
and
wrong?
And never will,
Well, that's sad.
because ownership has never taken care of business.
Oh, get out of here.
No, I'm telling you, man, I'm serious. I've never went to a Lions game. So we went to a Pistons game the other day. We're on like the third row on the floor. It was so cool, man. It was really, I enjoyed those seats really well, and I paid for them myself, by the way.
No.
Nobody gave them to me.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Someone gave them to you.
Nope.
Just like I'm getting paid.
I'll show you my credit card statement.
I don't want to see that.
Right.
Anyways, I think that wraps it, bud.
Yeah,
I think that's put a bow on this bad boy.
I think we did a good
No
show.
music.
With no music.
No music this time around.
Well, you were gonna do something about that, weren't you?
No, because you
Well-
kept threatening to beat me up
Well,
last episode. I was going to bring in the fencing mask
Yeah, so you
so
couldn't
that I
get
could
hit.
have protection throughout
Yeah.
this episode.
He left here with
What?
some marks on his face and
Well, you kept threatening to punch me last week.
So
So that's why, I mean, if you did watch it and you did hear, yeah, there was continual threats the entire time we were talking
Yeah,
about
well-
immigration.
Oh yeah.
And we talked about immigration. You
that
can
was
barely
it.
hear us,
That was
so no one will ever know.
Well, this this ACLU thing.
No, we're wrapping it, Marty.
No, we got to talk about that.
No, we're wrapping. We did talk about the
It-
ACLU.
It's saying the same thing about my stuff. It's too broad of a question or whatever.
we talked about at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, but you got to understand what the ACLU wants, because
What do they want?
there's a lot of trouble there that they say was with the police department.
I was
and
this
stuff.
close.
Yeah, we were almost
close.
done. All right, we're done. We're going to talk about the ifs, ands, or buts about that next week.
Well, what is the ACLU? Basically, Taylor's got a bad rap.
Right,
Our police department has a bad rap.
right.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that throughout the years, it's garnered a bad rap.
Mm-hmm. It's this
And
ACLU thing started in 2021, and the one final decision of stuff from the courts
Mhm.
was just done in late 2025. So all this is coming out now, and we'll talk about it all next week. There's a whole thing about it. You know, it affected me because of the way that I was treated with FOIAs. You know, so I completely understood. You know,
Yeah.
things got to get better. You know,
They will.
transparent. It's got. Well, yeah, I know
They will.
yeah, court's gonna make it happen.
I mean, I'd say right now is probably our most diverse police force I've ever seen in my life.
As what do you mean?
As in, different ethnicities
Really?
being as part of the force.
Really?
I mean, as of right now, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I would say so.
I don't know that for a fact, but
I would say, as far as long as I've been observant, yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, that's good. You know,
I mean, it probably could be a little bit more, but hey, whatever. Start.
I say a prayer for our police, our firemen, everybody that puts yourselves in harm's way. You know, sometimes, and it's the police thing is like an unforgiving job. You know.
Well, it's because society's done it to them.
Yeah, and I find that hard to understand. But then I see stuff online, a lot of things, and I see the stuff with these Second Amendment, First Amendment auditors and stuff.
Those are the most annoying guys too.
Yeah, but there's some of them that are very smart, man.
And they know they're legalese, but
yeah, some of them they're doing it for the right reasons.
Some are just doing it for the views.
Yeah, the other ones are
The other ones are just shit.
The other ones are doing it to file lawsuits. You got a guy that's there and saying, "Look, man, I don't want to file a lawsuit against you. I haven't filed a lawsuit against the police or anybody since I've been doing this." And he's there to teach, and now he's helping the police department. He's teaching stuff, refrain from certain attitudes and stuff like that, yeah, it's got to change, and it's changing.
Well, they need training.
Yeah.
If you train a carpenter to only use a hammer, and you give him a toolbox, what do you think the first tool he's going to go for?
The hammer, baby.
Every time.
Yeah.
So
that's
got to
the
broaden the training, which to which degree they're doing.
Yep.
Yep. Is what it is. I'm just waiting for that Cybertruck, bro. You see that sucker in a high-speed pursuit?
I haven't seen it.
It was at the Winter Parade.
Oh, well, you can't afford to go to Winter Parade. So
It was at the Winter Parade, bro. They had that sucker
what are you
driving
gonna
down the
do?
street. That thing is the biggest waste of $84K. We spent $84K on that sucker.
have you asked what it's going to be used for?
I don't give a crap what it's going to be used for. All I know is I can walk up to it and rip off the panels with my bare hands if I wanted.
Yeah, they're cheap.
That's all I know. All I know is that they put a trailer strap on that, or they tow something like a trailer, and they hit a freaking pothole big enough, it's snapping the axle. So,
Well, we don't want to talk about potholes now. We don't get in this conversation.
nonetheless,
Because that's another
we bought a pile of junk Cybertruck that's garbage that they'll probably only ever make one of and never make another. And if they do, it's going to be the biggest joke. We're right off buying a Rivian.
I've seen some of the new ones painted different colors now.
They're putting wraps on them, and then
Yeah.
that damages the body. That actually damages the body underneath. They did,
Wow.
bro, they didn't do anything. They did jack squat to protect
Wow.
the metal, man. I've seen people where they just polished and buffed it, and it's like a mirror.
Hey, listen, if you want a Taylor Uncovered sign,
Nobody wants
which the city doesn't want you to have
Nobody wants
because they're afraid I'm going to get too many people to watch this program that will affect them.
I heard 1,000 laughs in the background.
Right. But it's going. I mean, every week it gets bigger and bigger.
I don't understand it.
And I'm so proud of that fact,
I don't get it.
that it's
Doesn't
happening.
make sense.
Because we get to put out the truth to the citizens, man.
I really thought
know?
that music would have killed this show last week.
Yeah,
I really did.
that's okay because the next show that I did,
No.
okay, yeah, no, I'm going to tell on you again.
You already did.
next
You've told
show
it
that I
this story
did-
twice now.
The next show that I did,
I need you to
had
get your memory
start
checked.
it over.
I need you to get your memory
After
checked.
45 minutes, I had to stop it because I'm looking at these levels here on the computer.
You already
and I'm
told
going,
the story.
What are why are those levels going?
People have already heard this.
And then I was like, oh no, please. So I stopped the show, explained to my guys, my guy Dave Colt and John there, who was gracious enough to stick around for another hour and redo the show. So that was very cool.
Thank you, Grandpa Morty.
Yeah.
Or Marty. Thank you, Grandpa Marty.
Thanks, Genius Chris.
Thank you, Grandpa, for that story.
And by the way, I did remove that. And
you guys used to shoot dice.
It's not going to happen again.
Behind the steamboat docks when you were kids?
Steamboat docks. I never had a steamboat dock. I was inland. I was too far inland to be with the steamboats.
All right, that's cool.
The only steamboat I knew was the
Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse,
the Boblo boat.
Oh yeah, the Boblo boats for sure.
Yep,
for sure. All right, well, let's wrap this sucker up.
All right, God bless you all, and we'll see you the next time. And here we go. Off we go. Never, Neverland.
Deal. For the love of God, take me. No, you never hit that button.
Uh-huh.
Bye, everybody.